Want to see someone systematically disprove everything you have read about trading stocks and expose how and why you will consistently lose money if you aren't doing it right? Click the link in the description to check it out for yourself. But now for today's video.
The question, can I be used to day trade stocks? Answer by Marcus Coleman. A good start toward answering this question is to first answer the question, what is AI? AI, or artificial intelligence, has been defined over time by different people. In general, AI is when a machine can perform a task with human-like precision, and thus who performed the task, AI or human, is indistinguishable. In others, AI is when you can't tell who completed a task, an AI or a person. AI is broad. Technically speaking, you could hard-code a set of conditional statements that allowed a machine to perform a task with human-like precision, and this would classify it as AI. Taking a recursive view, what people are more interested in within the domain of AI is machine learning and more recently deep learning. In this subdomain of AI, instead of hard-coding logic for the machine to follow, you actually train the machine, and the machine, via some equation, learns to perform the task without you explicitly i.e. hard encoding conditional statements, telling it what to do. Deep learning primarily relates to using multiple layer neural networks, one specific type of machine learning algorithm. Writing a neural network isn't deep learning until you start creating multiple hidden layers. You could use a simple neural network for some task and not be doing deep learning. In recent time, there's a paper that has been published where the researchers attempt deep learning using decision trees. Relative to trading, quantitative trading is the branch of trading where you would use AI, namely machine learning. But every quantitative trading strategy isn't and doesn't have to employ machine learning in order to be considered quantitative. Machine learning is used to trade and research a variety of securities. To better understand the efficacy of this, you could review the purpose of quantitative trading. The purpose of quantitative trading is remove cognitive biases of which impeded cogent decision-making, which within trading can lead to losses. Quantitative trading is necessary because it's objective, unlike other methodologies, i.e. discretionary trading, which have high levels of subjectivity. When you think about what you are trying to achieve via machine learning, you can see why it's naturally present within quantitative trading. First, machine learning is broadly applied statistics. In machine learning, you are testing hypotheses, which you also do in quantitative trading. You utilize machine learning to either 1, make inferences, and or 2, make predictions. So naturally, you can see how this would be useful in a trading context. In quantitative trading, everything has to have a cogent process for being implemented. Meaning, you can arbitrarily just do something. There's a specific workflow that is followed and protocols that determine whether or not a strategy makes it to production. Machine learning allows one to improve upon their reasoning when implementing a quantitative trading workflow. It can be used, as was mentioned earlier, to make predictions and inferences backed by quantitative logic, of which is the foundational purpose of quantitative trading. Just as AI is multidimensional, so is algorithmic trading. Algorithmic trading can be viewed recursively as algorithmic trading, quantitative trading, and high-frequency trading. All quantitative trading is algorithmic because systems are fully automated, but not all algorithmic trading is quantitative. All high-frequency trading is quantitative and algorithmic, but not all algorithmic and or quantitative trading is high-frequency trading. So relative to the question of whether or not AI is being used in stock trading, in short, yes. It really wouldn't make sense not to. But, a more precise elucidation is that AI or machine learning is being used in quantitative trading. A purely algorithmic trading workflow varies greatly from a quantitative trading workflow. You can be algorithmic trader simply by coding up a strategy you've traded manually. But this wouldn't make you a quantitative trader. For example, an algorithmic trader might have some prior trading experience or some idea for a strategy, and they would simply backtest the strategy in an effort to see if it was profitable. If the strategy showed profits, they may trade it live. The idea for the strategy may not follow any process other than they had an idea and they backtested it. A quantitative trader cannot implement a strategy unless it passes some statistical hypothesis test. The quant trader/researcher's idea generation process is very different from that of a purely algorithmic trader. He or she may generate ideas from exploratory data analysis, reading dissertations, research papers, etc. The quant trader/researcher will then perform statistical hypothesis testing, etc. before even getting to the backtesting stage. If the hypothesis test fails, the strategy doesn't even make it to the backtesting stage. Also, there are some cases, of which Dr. E.P. Chan has mentioned in his book Algorithmic Trading, in which a quant researcher/trader wouldn't even spend time backtesting the strategy. Certain ideas can be eliminated immediately. In contrast, a purely algorithmic trader would just test a lot of things to see if they work. Also, a purely algorithmic trading strategy would lack quantitative rigor, meaning that they might not be able to provide a scientific reason why something works, or why they do it. There's a lot to learn about AI and algorithmic trading in general. Quantanged offers 2 learning tracks: 1, a self-paced learning option, and 2, an expert lead certification option. The first is the Quantra online learning portal. Quantra provides self-paced courses covering topics such as machine learning, Python for trading, and options strategies. You gain lifetime access to the course and can complete the coursework on your own schedule. The second option is Quantanged's executive program in algorithmic trading. The EPAT program lasts for a little over a semester and covers topics such as statistics and econometrics, quantitative trading strategies, and machine learning. The courses are taught by quants who currently work within hedge funds, research, and high-frequency trading, which allows participants to gain up-to-date knowledge from expert practitioners. If you'd like to learn more about Quantra, you can visit the following link, Quantra by Quant. Insti, courses on algorithmic and quantitative trading. If you're interested in learning more about the EPAT program and what some of the alumni have built, you can visit www.quantanged.com/EPAT. Answer by Ronald Williams. 1. Kronos is the first company that will be using artificial intelligence, AI, for market trading. It depends on your definition of AI. People generally view the world in a particular reality, which can be expressed in a mathematical equation. Things they do will operate in harmony with that equation and become a product of that equation. However, their views on reality can change/evolve at any moment, due to emotional stimuli, thus changing the equation, and thus the result. This is a natural mechanism to help with development and survival of humans who lack the understanding of the universal template, equation, to understand a common reality amongst all things, so that those individuals can think and operate in harmony with that universal understanding, equation. Actual intelligence and artificial intelligence are very similar, in the way of expressing reasoning via mathematical equations. See game theory. With that said, to answer your question if AI is used to trade stocks. In a way, yes, see quantitative trading. Answer by Vlad Costanda. You pick a stock to buy because you have reason to believe it will go up, or down. It is indeed feasible that some AI could do this faster and more precisely than any human or non-AI algorithm could. That would be the edge. It is doing it quicker and more accurately than humans or non-AI algorithms. But if that AI were generally available, it would no longer be going up against humans or non-AI algorithms. It would mainly be going up against itself. It would be going up against something just as fast as itself, and something just as precise as itself. Hence it would lose the edge. Imagine someone developed an algorithm that looked at stock data and prices during the last week of December and could predict quite accurately which stocks would rise 10% during the first 2 weeks of January. If this person kept that to himself, he would do quite well. But imagine that the algorithm somehow leaked. A whole bunch of people would start buying those stocks earlier and earlier. It would skew the market and significantly diminish the power of the algorithm, possibly to the point of being ineffective. The same thing with some mythical day trading AI.